Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Right.
slack. Okay.
Get the slack out of your rein.
I'm
And
backwards.
almost to the point where you're going to ask your horse to back.
Okay.
So not where you have pressure, but right where you can do this, and the horse is going to back up. Okay? All right, now let me see him back up. All right, here's what I want you to do. I want you to hold your arms like this, and I want you to keep your hands open, okay? Like that. Then you can tilt your hand to ask for the back. The one thing that I would say to you never to do, never put two reins pressure on a horse.
Okay.
Especially if you are left on a trail and the horses are taking off. Two reins is trouble.
Yeah.
You always want to do one rein or the other, or seesaw the reins, you can do that. And that way you never get in trouble.
Right.
And when I ask the horse to back, I usually just sit back and take up the slack out, pull my reins to my stomach, and just kind of give it a little bit of jiggle.
Okay.
Too much jiggle.
Too much.
Yeah, just take take your reins back about 2 more inches. There you go. Then you don't have to do so much jiggle. Okay. So you see how he set his head very nicely like that? That's what we want.
Okay.
We want him to give from the standstill, and then we want to move him on up to the walk. So with that same amount of pressure, with no slack in the reins, then we're going to start flexing the horse. You don't want to do it with slack in the rein because then you go from slack to pop.
Right.
So you want to make sure you run it like a pulley system. Nicely done. Nicely done. And the other thing is, don't be so quick to drop the other rein.
Okay.
Because what you want is so take your reins up again, as if you're backing the horse. Okay? Now when he flexes, we want him to flex to the point of his shoulder. So we want the nose in and the flex here.
Okay.
So a lot of people, you'll see them doing this, and
Right.
the horse's head up, they're accomplishing nothing.
Okay.
This is where you want it.
Okay.
It's critical here.
Okay.
Okay?
At the hole.
At the hook. That's what we're looking for. Right there. So you have to support him on both reins. You can't just drop a rein. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, that's a habit.
I know. But what's happening is you're not getting the full flex. So if you can support him on your left rein when you're taking him right there. Okay, take him right. Go ahead and take him like you just did. See how he comes in tighter? See how I'm supporting him?
Okay.
He's bringing his nose down.
All right.
So you have to support him on this rein. You can't just throw that rein away. Otherwise, what you get is you get a flex through here, and you're not getting this part.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
And that's where all your resistance is. When you have a horse that resists, a lady brought me a Tennessee walking horse. Mackenzie, you were here. The horse got off the trailer like this. I mean, literally, he looked like this. And I was like, no wonder she's having trouble. Well, I mean, the horse just had to take his head down to get his brain in the game, you know?
Yeah.
And even from the ground, I just dropped his head here. I just got him to relax, and that changes everything. It really does. So if you can get him to relax like that, let's walk forward a little bit.
All right.
You're gonna arc your horse towards the inside. So arc his body towards the left.
Oh, to you.
You're gonna bend his nose to the inside, but you're gonna continue going straight. Uh-huh. Easier said than done. Okay. So you're going to bump with this foot here. Put your hand. There you go. There you go. And gently you work this one. See what I'm doing?
Head to the left.
Gently.
To the
Yep.
left.
Yep. You just bump them with your foot. There you go. And you just gently give a little pull, give a little pull. You're flexing now. That's the flex at the walk. And as it progresses, it becomes a leg yoke. Because what happens is you get them flexing towards the inside. Now, when you switch to this direction, you're going to bend the horse towards the inside here. Bump with your right leg. Keep your hands on. Yep. Good girl. There you go. See how he's arcing his neck towards the inside, but he's moving straight? Correct. Yes. Okay, that's what we want. That's just getting him to give a little in the pull. So when you move into a gate, you're going what with this guy right now?
Yeah.
He's just a little bit still,
Yeah.
but it's just a matter of you kind of working on this.
Okay.
I'd like to see you walk back and forth and do what you just did a few more times before we move up to the gate. Just kind of gently supporting him on both reins, but arcing him towards the inside. Little bumps on the left leg, and then take your left rein a little bit. And you want to take it and then release it, and then take it and then release it. The head knee comes to the left, and then go straight, go back straight. There you go. No. Does it matter where you're getting in with your foot? No, it does not matter. He just needs to feel the pressure so he knows to keep moving straight. Okay. Specifically when you take a rein, he thinks you want to turn. So you're telling him with that outside leg that, no, I don't want you to turn. And the other way you're telling him is by taking the rein at the neck. Don't pull your hand off the neck. Gotcha. So now you have this pretty gentle bit in your horse's mouth. This bit. Look at this. I love that. Okay. So what we have is his jaw is now started to relax a little bit more, and that's a really good thing because he was doing this against the other leg. So I would go with something gentler, maybe something just like this is perfect for you right now. And you can pick those up at any store, I think, or order it online. You can take a picture of it when you're here. And
Okay.
try to
Hopefully,
find it.
that country store that, Majig doesn't have much. You think, Waxhaw Tax Exchange has
I
some?
think you're probably best to get it online because then you can shop the price and make sure you're getting a good deal too. I think that's where everybody's been finding all their stuff. It's so easy nowadays, you know? You just take a picture of it and then you find it online.
Yeah.
Yay.
I think Phoenix.
So with all this, what it
know.
is, you know, so when you do need pressure, when you feel like, you know, you don't have control, let's say, you would go on a higher notch on your chin, that's all.
Okay.
Because he's not the kind of horse that's going to run through your hands. He's
Right.
just not. I mean, I know he's not a deadhead and you're feeling him on the trail or whatever, but he's very, very reasonable so far. So as far as I'm concerned, this is what you need. We want
I
him.
agree.
Yeah.
I really like that bit. It's very similar to the one I was gonna buy, but I was like, well, guy rode him in this bit, but I don't know the weight of his bit.
That sucker's heavy.
It is, but he wouldn't sell me it was antique, war bit. So,
I didn't want to sell it. Well, let's see if we can get you up to the gate and doing the same thing that we were just doing at the walk.
all right.
Oh God, I want it. This looks like work. Still, you're going to bend his inside rein. Your left rein is going to bend his head as you kick him forward.